Good afternoon, students. Welcome to Tele-Education classes. So, how are you doing? All right. So, let's get started with our class today. Let's see what do we have in store. Okay. So, what is the boy doing? You can see the boy is reading, right? Okay. Now, this is the first book I am reading. This is the first book I am reading. So, you can see the word first has been highlighted, right? Okay, why it has been highlighted, we will come to know sometime later. Okay, now let's see. What are these boys doing? You can see there are three boys, right? Okay, so what are they doing? Let's see. I am standing third in the line. Okay, I am standing third in the line. First, second, third. Third in the line. Okay, so you can see again the word third has been highlighted, right? Okay, now what is this? Wow, it's a birthday celebration, right? We all love birthdays, don't we? Yeah, আমরা সবাই birthday ভালোবাসি, তাই তো? Okay, now see. Today is my third birthday. Okay, today is my third birthday. ঠিক আছে, what can we see? আমরা কি দেখছি যে প্রত্যেকটা ফার্স্ট সেকেন্ড থার্ড এই যে নিউমারিক্যালস গুলা নাম্বারস গুলা এগুলো যেরকম আমরা ইংলিশে লিখি স্পেলিং হিসাবে ওইগুলো হাইলাইটেড হয়ে আছে, তাই তো? Why, we will come to know. Okay, now let's see what is the teacher doing. The teacher is taking a class, right? So she is trying to make the students understand first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, right? Okay, so okay, before moving forward, let's take up this particular question. Okay, Ram is the dash player of the team. Ram is the dash player of the team. So there are four options in front of you and you have to choose the correct option to fill in the blank. Okay, so Ram is the dash player of the team. So choose the correct option. Clear? Okay, so your time starts now. Give me your responses. Ram is the dash player of the team. A 7th, B 7, C 7er, or D none of this. Okay, so go ahead. Go ahead and tell me which option do you think is the correct option, right? Okay, go ahead. Okay, very good. All right. Okay, very good. So the correct option is, of course, option A, right? Ram is the 7th player of the team, right? Ram is the 7th player of the team. Clear? Okay, now let's move ahead and take up the class. Okay, what can you see? The boys are playing, right? What are they playing? Yeah, they are playing football. Okay, now first comes a drop, so small and light. Now, okay, look at this once again. Look at this once again. Okay, what are the boys doing? They are playing, and playing where? Playing in the rain. So now let's read a poem. First comes a drop, so small and light. This is description of the rain. So first comes a drop which is very small and light. Okay, বৃষ্টি যখন শুরু হয় প্রথমে কি ঝুম করে আসে? প্রথমে অল্প অল্প বৃষ্টি হয়, তাই তো? ড্রিজল হয় একটু একটু। Okay, so first comes a drop, so small and light. Second, a few more, they start to unite. Okay, second, a few more, they start to unite. Third, a drizzle, a gentle sound. অল্প অল্প করে বৃষ্টিটা প্রত্যেক সেকেন্ডে যেন বাড়ছে। প্রথমে একটু অল্প অল্প জল, অল্প অল্প, সেকেন্ডে কি হয় আস্তে আস্তে জলটা একটু বড় বড় ফোঁটা শুরু হয়। তারপর থার্ডে কি হয় হালকা হালকা ড্রিজল এবং বৃষ্টির শব্দটা শোনা যায়, তাই তো? Fourth, the leaves, they kiss the ground. So when it rains, the leaves, the old leaves of the tree, they fall on the ground, right? So it is told as they kiss the ground. Okay, very nice. All right. Fifth, the sand so fresh and clean. Fifth, the sand so fresh and clean, right? Okay. Sixth, the earth, a luscious green. Sixth, the earth, a luscious green. বৃষ্টি যখন হয়ে গেল তারপরে পৃথিবী কিরকম লাগে? সবকিছু ধুলা বালি সব পরিষ্কার হয়ে যায়, তাই তো? একদম ঝপঝপে সবুজ সবকিছু। ভেরি নাইস। ওকে, now seventh, the puddles, a child's delight. What is puddles? Puddles, you know, right? When the water potholes get filled with water, the children do chapak chapak. So that is puddles, right? So বাচ্চারা কি করে ওই যে গর্ততে যখন জল ভরে যায় সেই জলের মধ্যে ছাপাক ছাপাক করে না, সেটাকেই বলছে হচ্ছে পাডলস। পাডলসটা কি চাইল্ডস ডিলাইট, বাচ্চাদের ভাল লাগে, রাইট? ওকে। 8 the sky a darker side, 8 নম্বর হচ্ছে the sky a darker side। ওকে, আস্তে আস্তে আকাশ আকাশ কালো হচ্ছে, কালো ঘন ঘন মেঘ জমছে, তাই তো? 9th the storm with thunders roared, 9th the storm with thunders roared, 10th the lightning a dazzling score। Okay, 10th the lightning a dazzling score, 11th the calm after the pour। Okay, 11th the calm after the pour, 12th the beauty we can't ignore। So such a nice poem, right? So 10th কি হাসছে, লাইটনিং, ঝড় বাদল বৃষ্টি হচ্ছে। 11th কি হয়, সব কিছু যখন বৃষ্টি যখন শেষ হয়ে গেল, সব কিছু ঠান্ডা নির্জন, শব্দ নাই। 12th the beauty we can't ignore, the beauty of rain। It's a very beautiful poem, isn't it? So through this poem we learned all the numbers from 1 to 12th, right? Okay, now what do you see here? There's a boy, he's in a bus station, right? Okay, so I am going on a vacation on the 13th of this month, 13th of this month। Okay, 13th of this month, you understand, যে কোনো মাসের 13 তারিখ, on the 13th day of the month। Okay, any 13th day of the month। All right, now what is the boy doing? The boy is studying, right? My exam starts from the 14th of this month। 14th means, say suppose 14th September, 14th October, 14th day of any month। ঠিক আছে, যে কোনো মাসের 14 নম্বর দিন, সে 14th October হোক, 14th September হোক, 14th November হোক, right? Okay, now so my exam starts from the 14th of this month, right? So let's take up this particular question. Okay, today is the dash day of this month, today is the dash day of this month। Okay, so you have 4 options in front of you, 8a, this you look at the spellings also, okay, not only the pronunciation, also the spelling. This pronunciation is 8 8 8 8, but look at the spelling also। So today is the dash day of the month, today is the dash day of the month। So which option here do you think is the correct option, right? So today is the dash day of the month, right? Okay, so go ahead and give me your responses. Which option do you think is the correct option? Today is the dash day of this month। Okay, go ahead and let me know. Today is the dash day of the month, which is the correct option here? Go ahead, which option is the correct option here? All right, okay, very good, go ahead। All right, so the correct option is, of course, option A. Today is the 8th day of this month, today is the 8th day of this month, right? Okay, so let's move ahead with the class and let's see now what is the teacher doing. The teacher is again making the student read and understand the numbers, right? So we learned till 12th, now it's 13th, then 14th, then 15th, 16th, 17th. Look at the spellings also, okay? Carefully look at the spelling. 17th is the spelling is SEVENTEENTH, okay? 17th, right? Then after that we have 18th, then 19th, then not 20th, okay? It is 20th, right? Okay, so not 20th, it is 20th, okay? Remember this. So understand the difference between these two, this spelling and this the rest all, okay? So you can see that it is TEEN then TH here, okay? And here it changes from 20th, the spelling changes, right? Okay, now what is this? Wow, it's a beautiful scenery, right? Okay, now 13th, a class so bright. So now let's again read another poem. 13th, a class so bright. 14th, learning with delight, okay? 15th, new skills to acquire. 16th, knowledge to aspire, okay? Then we have 17th, friends to make. So when we are at the 17 years of our age, we make new friends, okay? We go to college, we make new friends, okay? 18th, opportunities to take. 19th, challenges to overcome. Okay. 20th, a future to become. Right? So, this is the poem. Again, through this poem, the poet is trying to make you understand all these numbers and the spellings. Okay. So, what are these numbers called? Do you have any idea? Okay, we will come to know. Now, so these are called ordinals. So these are called ordinals. Okay. So through these are what is ordinal first in English, the way we write the spellings. Okay. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth till 20th, 30th, 100. So these are called ordinals. Okay. So let's look at the definition of ordinals. Ordinals are a grammatical category used to express the order or sequence of items in a series. Okay. Ordinals are a grammatical category used to express the order or sequence of items in a series. Ordinals are commonly used to indicate dates, rankings, and other instances where the order of items is important. Okay. So the word ordinals comes from the word order, right? Again, ordinals are a grammatical category used to express the order or sequence of items in a series. Order. Konta age, order or sequence. Konta age, which will come first, which will come second, which will come to the last. So order ba sequence. ঠিক আছে? Order ba sequence. সেটাকে হচ্ছে কি? Or সেটা কি দিয়ে বোঝাই আমরা? সেটা আমরা বোঝাই ordinals দিয়ে. Ordinals are commonly used to indicate dates, rankings, and other instances where the order of items is important. যেখানে order of items টা important, সেটাকেই আমরা ordinals বলি. Clear? Is that clear to you? Okay. Now, so let's take up this particular question, the third question of the day. Okay. So ordinals are commonly used to indicate dash and dash. Okay. So you have to fill in the blank, gap to fill in the blank করতে হবে, gap to fill up করতে হবে, কি করে fill up করবে? Sentence আছে, ordinals are commonly used to communicate dash and dash. দুটো option কি? What are the two options with which you are going to fill this sentence, right? So you have four options in front of you. So both the options have pairs. So select the correct option and then give me your responses, right? Okay, so go ahead and give me your responses. Ordinals are commonly used to indicate dash and dash. What is that? Okay, so go ahead and give me your responses. Okay, all right. So ordinals are commonly used to indicate dash and dash. Which option do you think is the correct option? Which option, according to you, is the correct option? Go ahead and let me know. Right? Okay, very good. So the correct option is, of course, option B, dates and rankings. So ordinals are commonly used to indicate dates and rankings, the order, the sequence, who will come first, who will come second, who is the topper, okay, who comes last, who is the second runner up. So or when the words through which we suggest all these things, those words are called ordinals, right? Okay, so now let's look at some examples. Now, today is the first day of my school. What is the ordinal here? So ordinal is first, right? Yes, so today is the first day of my school. Today is the first day I'm going to school. First day, right? Okay. Next we have, this is the second time I will be meeting my friend. Okay, so this is the second time I will be meeting my friend. এটা হচ্ছে second time আমি আমার বন্ধুর সঙ্গে দেখা করব. So ordinal here is second. This is the second time I will be meeting my friend. Okay. Now, the store is located on the third floor of the mall. The store is located on the third floor of the mall. So which floor? What is the ordinal? Right. Third floor. So third is the ordinal. The sequence, first, second, third. The order, first, second, third. Ordinals, right? Okay. Now, the fifth chapter of this book is the most interesting. Which chapter? Which ordinal? Fifth. Okay. Fifth. So fifth chapter of this book is the most interesting one. Fifth. Clear? Okay. Now, let's go ahead and see. My brother is in the 6th grade this year. My brother is in the 6th grade this year. Okay, so 6th grade. 6th. Okay, so ordinal. 6th. Okay. 6th grade, you understand? 6th class. Okay, class 6. Okay. So now let's see what the teacher is going to teach us next. Okay. So how can we use ordinals? So how can we use ordinals? Now, ordinals can be used as nouns. Okay. A noun is a name of a place, a person or thing, an animal or an idea. We know this, right? Okay. So ordinal numbers can be used as nouns. Okay. So ordinal numbers are generally nouns. She was the second to arrive for the exam. Okay. So somebody came first and she was the second. So noun, right? Okay. Then we have the first shall receive the best gift. So whoever will come first will receive the best gifts. Okay. The first shall receive the best gifts. So first. Okay. Now in the above, the words first and second are nouns because the words first and second refer to people. তো এগুলো হচ্ছে কি noun. এখানে অর্ডিনালটা noun হিসাবে কাজ করছে। কেন noun হিসাবে কাজ করছে? Because they are referring to people. Like she was the second to arrive for the examination. So was the second person, second human to come for the examination to the examination hall. Right? Now the first shall receive the best gift. So whoever comes first, whichever student or scholar comes first will be what? The one to receive the award. So first here referring to people, that means it's noun, right? Okay. Next what do we have? How can we use ordinals? Okay. So ordinals can also be used as adjectives. So one way is to use them as nouns. Then we can also use them as adjectives. How? Adjectives are words that describe or modify nouns or pronouns. We all know what is adjective. Like he is a good boy. So which is the adjective here? Yes, good is the adjective. Adjective is something which qualifies the noun, right? Which talks about the quality of the noun. Okay. Now, I have my first exam at 9 a.m. I have my first exam at 9 a.m. So, first exam. First. Okay. Exam at 9 a.m. Here, exam first here is used as the adjective. Okay. The quality. When is the exam? First. Okay. The second book in the series was even better than the first. The second book in the series was even better than the first. So, second. Okay. Here, second refers to adjective. Clear? Okay. Now, let's look at this. In the above sentences, the words first and second are adjectives because exam and book are noun. Okay. So, exam is the noun. Something which is qualifying the noun, that is the word first, that is the adjective. Similarly, the word book. Okay. The second book in the series. So, the word book is the noun and second is something which is qualifying the noun. The second book. Right? Okay. Now, so let's take up this particular question before moving forward and see. Sheena secured the second place in the game. Sheena secured the second place in the game. Which word is an adjective from the above sentence? So there is a sentence given in front of you. Do you understand the question? The question is, there is a sentence given in front of you. তোমাদের একটা sentence দেওয়া আছে, সেন্টেন্সটা হচ্ছে Sheena secured the second place in the game. ঠিক আছে? Sheena secured the second place in the game. এই সেন্টেন্সটা তোমার কাছে দেওয়া আছে. What you have to do is, you have to find out the adjective from the sentence. এই সেন্টেন্সের মধ্যে adjective কোনটা আছে সেটা you have to find out. Okay? এই সেন্টেন্সে adjective কোনটা আছে? So the first word is second. First option is A, second. Option B is secured. Option C is place, or option D, game. Right? So you have to find out which word is the adjective or which word is functioning as the adjective in the sentence. Right? Okay. So go ahead and give me your responses. Right? Okay. So go ahead. Go ahead and give me your responses. Which option here do you think is the correct option? Which option do you think is the correct option? Sheena secured the second place in the game. Which word is the adjective here? Right? Okay. Which word is the adjective here? Okay. Go ahead and tell me. All right. Go ahead and give me your responses. Which word is the adjective here in the sentence? Option A, B, C or D? Option A, B, C or D? Second secured place. All right. Okay. Chalo. Very good. So the correct option is, of course, option A, second, right? So Sheena secured the second place in the game. The second here is adjective, right? Okay, because place is, or Sheena is addressed as noun here. Okay, now let's see what do we have next. Again, the another use of ordinals can be as adverbs. Ordinals can be used as adverbs. How? Adverbs are words that modify or describe verbs or adjectives. Okay, so we can use ordinals to describe adverbs. She spoke first among all the people. Okay, so first, adverb. Okay, so spoke is the verb, and the one which is qualifying the verb, that is the adverb, first. She finished second in the writing exam. Okay, so again, the verb is finished and second is the adverb. In the above sentences, the words second and first are adverbs because spoke and writing are verbs, right? Because spoke and writing are verbs, right? Okay. Now, so let's take up this question. Let's see what do we have. She was the second to arrive at the party. She was the second to arrive at the party. So which part of speech does the underlined word belong to? Okay. So what is the, do you understand the question? The question is, there is a sentence given to you. She was the second to arrive at the party. This is a sentence given to you. What you have to do is, from this sentence, there is a word given, that is second, which is underlined. Okay, so you have to tell the underlined word falls within the category of which part of speech. বুঝেছো কোশ্চেনটা কি বলছে? The second শব্দটা দেখছো, সেকেন্ড শব্দটা আন্ডারলাইন করা আছে সেন্টেন্সে, তো বলছে এই সেকেন্ড শব্দটা কোন পার্ট অফ স্পিচে পড়ছে। She was the second to arrive at the party. কোন পার্ট অফ স্পিচে সেটা পড়ছে। Clear? Okay, so your time starts now. Give me your responses. Okay, so go ahead, think, look at all the options carefully, think, and then give me your responses. Okay, go ahead. Look at each and every option very carefully, and then select your option, select your response. Okay, okay, go ahead. She was the second to arrive at the party. So which part of speech is the word second, or the word second falls under which category of part of speech? Okay, chalo, go ahead. All right, okay, very good. So second is, yes, very good, option B, noun, right? Yes, okay. So now let's see and take up this exercise. Fill in the blanks with correct ordinal numbers. Okay, so now let's take up this exercise. Let's see. Okay, so you see there are these 5 options given to you, so you have to select the proper order. So the books are in the dash spot. Which spot? Yes, they are in the second spot, right? Okay, now the calculator is in the dash spot. Which spot is it? Yes, very good, it is in the 4th spot. The calculator is in the 4th spot. Okay, now the bell is in the dash spot. Which spot? Yes, very good, it is in the 1st spot, right? Okay, now the globe is in the dash spot. Which spot? The globe is in the dash spot. Yes, very good, the globe is in the 5th spot, right? Okay, now, and the crayons is in the dash spot. Which spot? Yes, very good, the crayon is in the 3rd spot. Now look at these ordinals once again. Second, 4th, 1st, 5th, 3rd, all these are nothing but ordinals, right? Why? Because they are showing the order or the sequence of the objects that are kept. Bell is in the 1st, books are in the 2nd, crayons in the 3rd, calculator in the 4th, globe in the 5th. So all these are showing order, right? Okay, now, so let's take up this. What do we have in store for us? Okay, so this particular question, which among the following is correct? Okay, so often with numbers or dates we use ST, ND, RD or TH. So which format out of the 4 options given to you, which format do you think is the correct format here? Okay, the correct way to write it, right? Out of the 4 options. Now, so your time starts. You give me your responses first and then we will explain it. Okay, chalo. So which format out of the 4 format given to you is the correct format? Okay. Chalo, go ahead and then tell me, give me your responses. Okay. Now, all right. Very good. Go ahead. Okay. All right. So the correct option is yes, option B, 21st. 2, 1, then ST. Okay. Why option A, C, and D are not correct? Because 2 RD means 22nd. It should be 2 ND, 22nd. Okay. Then option C, 24, not ND, 24th means 24 TH. And then option D, 3 TH, 23rd. No, it is 23rd. Okay, so it should be 23 RD. So what should be the format then? The correct format is 22nd. Okay, then 24th, right? And then 23rd. This is the correct way, right? So option A, C, and D are wrong, and option B, 21st, is the correct option. Clear? Okay. So now let's take up this particular activity. So what we have to do here is we have to match them, right? So 10th, then so let's match them. Okay. So okay, wait. So let's look at the activity once again and let's match them. So 10th, where will 10th come? 10th will come here, right? Okay. Now where will first go? Where will first go? Tell me. Where will first go? First will go where? Tell me. First will go here, right? Okay. Now where will second go? Where will second go? Find out where is second. Yes, second is at the last, right? Okay. Now where will third go? Tell me, where will third go? Third, where is third? Third is at the first. Okay. Now, after third, where will be seventh? Where should we place seventh? Seventh should be here, right? Yes. Okay. And then where is sixth? Where will be sixth? Tell me. Sixth. Sixth is in the third. Okay. And then where is ninth? The last one. Where is ninth? Ninth is here in the middle. Okay. So this is the order to solve it, right? Okay. Now, so let's summarize whatever we have learned today. So we have learned about what? We have learned about ordinals, right? So what are ordinals? Ordinals show the order or sequence of things, right? First, second, third, fourth, in this manner. We have, you remember, we have learned the poems. We have looked at poems, right? Okay, now let's read the definition once. So ordinals are a grammar category used to express the order or sequence of items in a series. Ordinals are commonly used to indicate dates, rankings, and other instances where the order of items is important, right? So this is what is ordinals is about, right? Okay. So before we move to the last segment, let's look at the poems, the ordinal poems that we read. Do you remember the poems, the ordinal poems that we read about the rain, right? Okay, so now let's look at the poems once again. Okay, now we will skip this because we have already solved this, and we will directly go to the poem, right? Okay, the poem on the rain. All right, let's see. So first comes a drop, so small and light first. So it is the order of the way the rain falls. Okay. So first comes a drop, so small and light. Second, a few more, they start to unite. Okay. Third, a drizzle, a gentle sound. All right. Fourth, the leaves, they kiss the ground. Okay. Fifth, the scent, so fresh and clean. Sixth, the earth, a luscious green. Okay. Seventh, the puddles, a child's delight. Right. Eighth, the sky, a darker sight. Okay. Ninth, the storm with thunder's roar. 10th, the lightning, a dazzling score. 11th, the calm after the pour. 12th, the beauty we can't ignore. So this is how This is the sequence or the order of rain falling on earth. How does rain fall on earth? This is the sequence, the order, right? Okay. Now, do you remember we read another poem, right? So we read another poem. So let's look at that particular poem. We read that poem for 13th, 14th, right? Okay, so let's look at that particular poem before ending the class. So did you like the poems? I like the poems personally very much, right? Okay, so now let's look at those poems. Okay, so you see, I already told you to note the difference in spellings between 18th, 19th and 20th, right? Look at the difference. Remember the difference in spelling and also the pronunciation. So 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, then 19th, then 20th. Okay? Chalo. Now let's look at this poem. 13. A class so bright. 14th, learning will delight. Okay? 15th, new skills to acquire. 16th, knowledge to aspire. Okay, 17th, friends to make. 18th, opportunities to take. 19th, challenges to overcome. 20th, future to become. Right? So, remember this poem and through that try to remember the ordinals and the spellings. Right? Okay. So, we will solve this particular question now. This is our value-based question for the day. Let's see, what is it? You were sitting in your living room and some guests arrived. What will you do? Okay, so you were sitting in your living room and some guests arrived. What will you do? What are you going to do in this situation? Okay, now, so there are two options in front of you. Stand up and greet the guests, or B, continue sitting and watch TV. So what are you going to do? So first, your time starts. So first you tell me what you are going to do, and then I will tell you what can be the correct approach to this situation. Okay, so you are sitting in your living room and you are watching TV and some guests arrive suddenly. So in this situation, what are you going to do? What will be your approach? Okay, so what will be your attitude towards the people? Will you stand up and greet them, or you will just continue sitting and you will watch the TV? So what are you going to do? Okay, so go ahead and tell me. All right. So I think the correct approach here should be option A. That is, we will switch off the TV, stand up and greet the guests. Okay, so whoever comes to us, we will greet that particular person properly. Okay, so with this, we have come to the last segment of our class, that is the feedback question. So anything and everything, your time started, anything and everything that you wish to convey to me, you can convey to me through this particular question, through the feedback question. While answering this, just remember whatever we discussed today. We discussed about ordinals. Okay, how can ordinals be used as nouns, adjectives, adverbs? Ordinals can be used. Okay, and and I told you also to note down the difference in spellings. Okay, how they are called first, second, 10th, then 11th, 12th, 13th. Then when it comes to 20, it becomes 20th. So just remember that, right? Okay, so we will conclude our class here today. We will meet again very soon in our next class with a new topic. Till then, keep reading and keep learning. Thank you so much.